Check this out. It's Scott, your crypto bro, and I'm back with an update on gold and Bitcoin. What if I told you gold is topping while Bitcoin is bottoming? Most people are completely positioned wrong for this. Are you ready? Let's go. Hey, I'm Scott, and I've been a pro trader for 10 years. In these videos, I'm going to teach you everything I've learned so you don't have to learn the hard way. Remember to follow and share the channel, and also have your alerts on because I'm going to give you a lot of updates and you want to be the first to know. Quickly taking a look at Bitcoin, we can see that in the last cycle, Bitcoin came all the way down to this purple line that you see here. Now that line is the 300 moving average weekly. This is the weekly chart. And as you can see, price actually broke below that 300 during the FTX bankruptcy. It actually broke below, closed multiple weeks below before popping back above. All right, that was a bottom. This was in the 2022 bear market where Bitcoin was bear flagging in this breakdown pattern. If we fast forward to today, we're in the 2026 Bitcoin bear market and we're in this breakdown bear flag pattern. So what can we anticipate? Price is going to play around with these levels between 67K and about 60K, but ultimately there's going to be a rally that's going to fake everyone out. We need at least one fake out rally. We haven't had one yet, so be ready for that. If you want to know how to trade that, you can follow me on X at CryptoBroAlerts.
Stay ahead of the game with real-time trade alerts. Hit subscribe and turn the notifications on so you're always the first to know about the latest stock and crypto moves. Your financial freedom is just one click away. Let's crush those gains together.
Now let's talk about the bottom for Bitcoin and the top for gold. All right, you don't want to miss this. So I'm going to quickly go over here and we're going to take a look at gold. All right, now gold has actually been on an absolute tear. But what most people don't realize is it actually took gold over 10 years from the bottom to reach this 400% peak that we're in right now. We've already hit a high time frame Fibonacci extension resistance level up into 56.27 for gold, and we broke down about 20% back to 4,400 for gold. What do we have? When you look at gold futures, exactly at this moment, we've simply back tested resistance on the high time frame. What does that mean? Gold is back testing this 6.5 to 618 golden pocket resistance. Technically, you could take a short with a stop above about 52.70 on gold, looking to trade it all the way back down into 41.40 on the high time frame. That's your first setup to short gold. The second setup comes in at the 786. If we get a pop to about 53.69, that's a short setup with a stop just above. Always manage your risk, not financial advice. With a breakdown all the way back down, looking for that, again, SR flip at 41.50 on gold. Now, the most easy case to short gold would actually be a tag of 56.27, a click above and a click back below, short with a stop above the wick high. That's a swing failure short. Gold back down into 41.50, which is the SR flip. Notice how far away the 50 EMA is. It's way far away from price right now. So you're seeing most likely distribution. All right. Now, no one's going to tell you that. Everyone's going to tell you gold's going straight to 10,000. All right. Now, here's the thing. If gold is topping, could Bitcoin be bottoming? And that's what we're going to talk about right now. When you look at Bitcoin on the daily chart, this is the daily chart. It's broken down out of this parallel channel and is currently below the golden pocket. This is actually a medium to low time frame trading idea. And it's broken down, front running the 786 at about 62.3. I anticipate Bitcoin is going to break down to test this 59.8 region right here where this wick low is, and a lot of traders are going to buy that level. I anticipate that level will bounce on the first tag, so you can trade it. Long term, I do not anticipate that level to hold. Okay, so it'll probably bounce and ultimately break down. What do we see if we see a breakdown? All right, now, when you look at past cycles, Bitcoin has always topped, consolidated under the 50, broken down. In the first cycle we're looking at here in 2018, it tagged the 200 weekly, the red line, and double bottom before a surge higher, only to come back and double bottom during the COVID crash. In the 2021 cycle, Bitcoin topped. It consolidated in a bear flag under the 50 MA before breaking down, breaking below the 200 moving average, back testing it as resistance before breaking down lower under the 300 moving average that I've already showed you on the previous chart. All right, before putting in the bottom. All right, and that was a double bottom. Notice here, bottom one, bottom two. What's going on right now? We've broken down after consolidation and a bear flag under the 50 moving average. All right, and we're actually breaking down, and we've essentially bounced front running this 200 moving average on the weekly chart before what's going to happen is the eventual break under this level. And when we want to find those levels on the chart, here's what we're looking at. Primary thesis, we bounce from about 59K. All right, we're going to put in some sort of a rally that's going to fake everyone out. We're ultimately going to break down lower and put in a double bottom sometime by October of 2026. Okay, so this thesis is that we put in a short-term bottom pretty soon, okay, because gold's topping. In theory, Bitcoin is putting in its first bottom, and then it'll come back after it fakes everyone out to put in the double bottom, most likely sometime around October of 2026. So let's see what that would look like. All right, October of 2026 would be right around this time frame. So we have a lot of time, about 8 months, for price to hover around in these levels and catch traders off guard and chop traders up. Don't get lost in the sauce. What do I mean by that? I mean, don't get lost in the fact that gold is up 440% into a high time frame resistance. All right, it's easy to get emotional. Don't get lost in the sauce on the fact that Bitcoin did a 600+% rally before putting in the 2025 top, and it's currently putting in its bear market low, which takes 1 year from top to bottom. If it topped on October 6th, 2025, which it did, then in theory, it would bottom around October 6th, 2026. That's 1 year of price action down here. Now, obviously, we can trade it up, we can trade it down. Follow me on X for trading, but as far as buying, you want to be looking forward to staying calm, buying lower levels with dollar cost averaging on Bitcoin for the long run, okay? Again, not financial advice. Can't wait to see you in the next video. By the way, let me know what you want to see next. Thanks for watching.
Are you still late to every pump? Make sure you follow Crypto Bro Alerts on X and check out the free email list inside the FFA. Link in the description.